Hi, I'm Cathy Davis from the Lexington Senior Center. I'm glad you've joined me today. This class is called Active Aging. It is a fully seated class. You will get a full body workout along with some cardio and some stretching. Today for equipment, what you're going to need is a ball. If you don't have a ball at home, you can use a towel or a small pillow. You're also going to need hand weights. And if you don't have hand weights at home, you can use water bottles or a can of soup, or you don't have to use any equipment at all. All of these exercises can be done with no equipment, just using your normal body weight for resistance. So what I'd like for you to do is you need to have a nice sturdy chair. I want you to scoot forward in your chair with your legs off of the chair. That's going to promote good posture, and it's going to promote engaging your core and core strength. Sometimes when we sit back in our chair, we just automatically relax, which is nice, but we don't want to do that today when we're working out. So scooch forward in your chair and we'll get started. Alrighty, so sitting tall, I'm just tapping my heels on the floor. Gonna take a nice inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Keep tapping those toes. Hold that tummy in nice and tight. Another inhale. And shake it down. Get this body warmed up. One more inhale for me. Now just drop one arm and gently stretch over. And we'll reach up with the other hand. Easy, gentle stretch, just getting warmed up here. And roll those shoulders. Another nice inhale. All right, I want you to take that right leg for me, extend it forward, give me a point and flex with that foot. Alrighty, change legs, point and flex that toe, stretching out the leg, getting the feet nice and warmed up. Alrighty, tap those heels on the floor. Now take those heels side to side. Switch and tap those toes. You're going to feel these muscles down the fronts of the legs engage. And side to side. All right, easy march. So now I want you to take those toes and tap them forward. We're going to take the toes and we're going to switch this to a heel tap. All right, switch back to the toes, tapping those toes forward. And back to those heel taps. March it out for me. March those feet out wide for me. Pick those feet up off the floor. I want you to bring your feet in, out, out. In, out, out. Now just march those feet wide for me. All right, get ready to push right and left. Here we go. Push, push. Push the ceiling. We're going to push across the chest and then push the ceiling. Across the chest, up high. Now I want you to reach and pull. Palms down, palms up. Sitting tall, tapping the heels. Tummies are held in tight. We are opening the chest, pulling those elbows behind, squeezing the shoulder blades. Now take those arms, palms back, push, push. Keep it pushing. Hold that tummy in. Tap those heels. All right, go back to the arms. This time when we go to the ceiling, I want you to pick some apples. Across the chest. And pick those apples. Just march it out for me. Always sitting tall, always holding that tummy in. Take that right foot and tap it out. Side to side, like a windshield wiper. Switch feet, up and down, tap away. And side to side, get that windshield wiper going. Good, tap those heels. And tap the toes one more time. And give me a nice inhale up and exhale down. Good job. Roll those shoulders one more time. All right, so we're going to pick up our hand weights. Remember, you can use a water bottle, you can use cans of soup, or you don't have to use weights at all. If you'd like a drink of water, this is a good time to take a break. All right, so remember, we are sitting on the front edge of our chair. Our feet are planted in front of us, our tummies are in tight. I've got one weight in each hand. Shoulders are relaxing down. I'm going to gently rock side to side. Do a side bend here. It's kind of loosening up the back and sides before we get started. You want to keep your bottom on your chair. Don't want to go too far. Just nice, gentle stretches on each side. All right, now just hold your weights here. Hold that tummy in. Give me a small, gentle spinal rotation. We want to loosen up the back a little bit. All right, good job. Hold those weights right at your side. Shrug those shoulders up and down. Sitting tall. and side bends one more time. I want you to go a little slower this time. See if you can go a little deeper. A little bit bigger range of motion. A little bit bigger stretch. All right. So we're going to start with some legs. We're going to put our weights right in the center of the thigh, not on the knee. We never want extra resistance on our joints. If you do not want extra resistance, you don't have to put the weights on your thigh. We're going to extend that right leg, hold that tummy in, and bring that leg up and down. You want to make sure you're sitting tall. We don't want to raise the leg so high that we end up caving in or we end up leaning back in our chair. We want to sit tall, make that leg do all the work. One more. Good deal. We're going to switch. Again, sitting tall, holding the tummy in. We're working the legs, but when we raise these legs, when we raise our knees, we're working those lower abdominals as well. One more. Good job. We're going to go back to the right leg. This time you're going to give me a knee raise. Then you're going to extend that leg. I want you to push through your heel. So pull that toe toward the body. Come back up and down. So knee raise, extend the leg through the heel, up and down. Remember to sit tall. Hold your tummy in. One more. Good deal. Other side. Knee raise, extend that leg forward, pushing through the heel, up and down. Up and down. You may feel this in your hip flexors. They may start getting real tight. Just hang in there with me. We'll stretch them out in a little bit. Up and push. We're going to do one more. Good job. Go back to that right leg. Up and down. Double time. Switch legs. Up, up. Woo, I'm feeling that. Good deal. Right leg, left leg. Little high march here. Up, up. Lift that knee. Almost there. Last one. Good job. Extend those legs forward. You can lean back in your chair just a moment. Stretch those hip flexors out. Ooh, they were tight. Come back up. Good job, guys. Take those weights right at your sides. The palms are facing the body. We're going to do some bicep work. That's this muscle in the top of the arm. So we're going to do a hammer curl. We're going to bring that weight straight up and straight back down. And when I tell you to squeeze, I want you to squeeze the muscle in the top of the arm. Don't squeeze the weights. We don't want to hurt our hands. And then when you go back down, stop at the bottom. We don't want to be swinging the weight and hyperextending that shoulder. Ooh, so sitting tall, tummy's in tight. We come up, squeeze that muscle, and back down. Up and squeeze, and down. Don't hold your breath. You squeeze that muscle, exhale, and inhale. Just a couple more. One more. I want you to hold the weights halfway down. Don't forget to keep that tummy in tight. We're going to open the door and close the door. My elbows are staying right at my sides like they're Velcro to my side. You do not want to take that arm away from the side. Keep it connected and just open and close. 2 more. Last one, hold it here. Flip the weights, palms are facing the ceiling, relax those shoulders, let all the tension go. Give me just a little pulse right here. Focusing on that bicep. And hold it steady, relax the shoulders. One more time with palms up. Close the door and open the door. In and out. Elbows at your sides. Sitting tall, tummy's tucked. Breathing. One more. And then easy down. Oh, good job. Shake it out if you need to. This might be another chance to get a drink of water. So go ahead and do that real quick and we'll go right back to the weights. All right, focusing a little bit on the tricep. That's the muscle in the back of the arm. Hold those weights. Palms are facing the back of the room. We're going to be pushing back. That's going to cause that shoulder to rotate forward. If you've got rotator cuff issues, this might pinch a little. If it does, you can opt out and not do it. Don't push back quite so far or let go of the weights. Palms to the back of the room. We're going to push and back down. Push and come back down. We are not swinging our weights. We're pushing and then down. So stay in control. You control the weight. Don't let it control you. Just a couple more here. I want you to hold this last one right here. Little pushes. Oh yeah, now I can feel it. Little pushes, not too much, not too big, small motion. And back down. Oh, good job. We're gonna put our weights down right now. I wanna get our heart rate back up, so we're gonna do a little bit of cardio work, and then we will come back to the weights. We still have abdominals to go. We've got more upper body to do, but right now, just like to get your heart rate up a little bit. So give me a march. I think today for cardio, we're going to do a little kickboxing, a little punching. March those feet out wide just a little bit. Now we're going to start alternating punches right and left. You're going to punch directly forward. Here you go. Punch, punch. I want you to jab, jab. No easy little warm-up punches here. We're going to jab. Jab. Now punch across. Punch, punch. Now just that right arm. Left arm. Punch. Punch it hard. Go back to the front. Alternating punches. Right here. Keep going. Just that right arm for me. Left arm. Now we're going to do an undercut. Jab, jab. Now be careful here. You don't want to hit yourself in the chin. I've been known to do that. Doesn't feel very pleasant. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2. Punch it forward. punch across that body. Just that right arm. Switch it up. Remember, jab, jab, punch it hard, hold the tummy in. Here's your undercut. Now, we're going to add a speed bag. Switch sides, reverse direction. Last thing, I want to jump rope. So now those feet can come off the floor. You can keep the toes on the floor and just pump the heels. You can march. You can do little toe taps. Whatever floats your boat, whatever feels best for you. Just remember, hold that tummy in. Keep those arms going. You can keep those heels pumping, those toes on the floor. All righty, punch it forward. And to the side. And right arm, whoops. Punch it hard. Other side. Here's that undercut. And the speed bag. Switch sides, switch direction. Last thing, jump rope. Remember, you can tap the heels, you can march, you can take those feet off the floor. Just hold that tummy in tight. Good job, guys. Arms up. Oh, exhale down. Tap those toes nice and easy. Let that heart rate come back down a little bit. Woo, another nice breath. Good deal, guys. This is another good opportunity to take a drink of water, but please don't dunk your head down when you pick that water bottle up. Just gently reach down, find the bottle, and back up. When our heart rate is high, we don't want that head going down next to the heart. Keep tapping your feet, tapping your toes, a little bit of movement as you recover here. All right, so you can pick those weights back up. We're going to do a little bit more upper body work, and then we'll transition to some abdominals. Whew. All right. So don't forget, we are sitting on the front edge of our chair. Our tummy is tucked nice and tight. I've got my feet planted on the floor in front of me in a wide stance. I want to be able to take my weights, palms facing the back of the room, and have them straight down in front of me. So I kind of got to get these legs a little wider in order to do that. So sitting tall, we're going to bring these weights up to the middle of the chest and back down. Now I want you to look. The elbows are out to the sides. They're not down here. My shoulders are not way up here. So those shoulders stay relaxed. Come to the middle of the chest and back down. Just up and down. If that's too much, if you would like to alternate, you can alternate right arm and then left arm. Remember, you don't have to use weights. If you have shoulder issues or other issues going on, you can even take the weight out of just one side. Whatever's best for your body right now. But nice and easy, up and down. Up and down. Arms together or alternating. Your choice, your workout. Just a couple more. Good job. Now I want you to pull those feet in. Whew, arms straight down at your sides. We're going to raise that weight, raise the arm. We're going to pour a glass of water and then back down. Then we'll alternate on the left, pour in a glass of water and then back down. This can be tough on those shoulders. take it easy. If you need to take the weights out again, that's fine. Up and pour. Up and pour. We're not doing very many of these. Just a few more. For the last two, we're going to double fist it if you want. Arms up and pour. When those arms extend out in front of you, they're parallel to the floor, not too high. One more for good measure. Up and down. Good job, guys. You can put the weights down right now. I would like to do a stretch for our posture. And so we're going to take our arms, we're going to put them high in the air, and this is like the Y. So you can pretend like you're on the basketball court or the football field with the cheerleaders and you are the Y in Kentucky. So this is a Y and it stands for you. You're going to pull those elbows in. That makes a W and it stands for will. Then we're going to drop the forearms and we're going to make an L on each side and that stands for live. Then you're going to jet those arms straight out into a T and that stands for taller. So this is a stretch for your posture to open up this chest, strengthen the back, kind of get rid of that rounded posture. So up, Y, U, W, will, L, live, T, taller. You will live taller. You will live taller. One more. You will live taller. Good job. You can pick those weights up for me. Continuing to work on this posture. You get very rounded. You know, we're a culture that looks at our phone all day. We're rounded. As we age, we get more rounded, and these muscles get really tight. So we need to stretch them out and strengthen the muscles in the back so that we can have better posture, sit up tall. So we're going to do rows. You're going to take the weights. I want you to hold your tummy in, tip forward just a little bit, point those weights toward the floor, and then pull the elbows right beside the body, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then back down. Exhale on that squeeze, and then back down. There you go. Squeeze and down. Squeeze, holding that tummy in tight. Just a few more. One more, and I want you to hold this one right here. Now take those shoulder blades and give me little squeezes. So we're not flapping the elbows, even though the elbows move. Yeah, squeeze those shoulder blades. And relax. Roll that out a little bit, and we're going to go back into working this tricep. So what we're going to do, I'm going to turn sideways in my chair so that you can see the proper form. So we're going to get in that row position right here. So the elbows are behind you. You're going to take the weight, you're going to kick it back and pull it back in. You do not move the upper arm from the shoulder to the elbow. It's going to stay steady. So we're not doing this number and rotating that shoulder. Get those elbows behind you, and we go straight back and back in. So just make sure you keep that stationary. On this move, you can alternate right and left if you want, or you can put those arms together. So we'll get in position, and then we'll just alternate right and left, or we will put those arms together and kick back. Alternating right and left, or arms together, give me a kick back. Your choice, nice and controlled. Just a couple more, alternating right and left, or kicking back together. One more for me. Good job, guys. Put the weights down. Let's pick up that ball. Remember, if you don't have a ball at home, you can use a small pillow or a towel. Oh, if you need a drink of water, this is another good chance for that. And always remember, we are sitting on the front of our chair. We're holding our tummy in tight. So I'm going to take the ball. I'm going to work the hands a little bit here. Then holding those weights tight, we need to just loosen up these hands. So I'm just squeezing, rotating the ball. I'm kind of tapping my feet to the beat of the music. You don't have to. Now I got my palms on the ball, fingers are off, elbows are in tight. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. And when you squeeze that ball, I want you to think about squeezing the muscles across the chest. Don't squeeze with those arms out here. Keep those elbows in. When we extend the elbows out to the sides like that, it puts an awful lot of pressure on the wrist. We don't want to run the risk of fracture. So just keep those elbows in, little squeezes here. Now I want you to squeeze and breathe. Hold that squeeze, but don't out. Breathe and relax. One more, fingers off the ball. Squeeze with the palm. Good job. Now fingertips only. Little pulses here. Fingertips only. Whew. Now put that ball in one hand. Take the other hand and pretend like you are unscrewing the peanut butter jar. Take that lid off. And then we're going to go the opposite direction using the fingertips only and put the lid back on. Other side, switching hands. Now we will unscrew the jam and reverse direction using just the fingertips. Put that lid right back on. Good job, guys. I want you to take your ball and I want you to put it between your thighs. You are going to need to be on the front of that chair in order to do this. We don't want the ball at the knee. Remember, no extra pressure on the joints. So I've got this ball right here in the middle of the thigh. Then I'm going to bring my feet in just a little bit so there's some good tension on the ball. I want you to squeeze and then relax. Squeeze, exhale on the squeeze, then relax. Holding that tummy in. Holding the tummy in. We're working the lower abs here, working the inner thighs. And I'm going to take it a step farther today. One more big squeeze. Hold that squeeze. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. And then relax. And just relax for a moment. I'm going to take this a step further, and we're going to focus just for a couple minutes on pelvic health. Men and women both suffer from incontinence. It's not just a women's issue. It affects men and women equally. And so we need to tighten and strengthen all those muscles from the pubic bone to the tailbone. And this is a good way to do that. So just hang on to the ball here. No extra squeezing or anything right now. What I'd like for you to do is take a nice, easy breath in. And I want you to relax on your inhale. So you want that air to go down into your belly. You want to keep the shoulders down and relax on your inhale. And on your exhale, tighten the tummy. So I know when I go to the doctor's office and they say, give me a nice big breath, I always go, and I get all tense up here. That's not what I want us to do. I want us to stay nice and relaxed. Inhale, and then tighten up on your exhale. Tighten that tummy, working the core. Easy inhale, exhale. All right, so now I want you to focus, like I said, on those muscles in the pelvic area. So I want you to tighten and relax. Tighten and relax. And if you're doing that correctly, then nobody's going to be able to look at you and know that's happening. Sometimes we'll notice folks go, and they kind of tighten and sit taller in their chair. That's not what we want. That means you're tightening the muscles in the glutes, causing you to sit taller. So I just want you to tighten and relax. Tighten and relax. Squeeze and relax. One more time, just like that. Good deal. Now we're going to put it together. We're going to take that easy inhale, and when we exhale, we're going to make a little circle with our mouth. Exhale, I want you to tighten the tummy and tighten those muscles all at the same time. So here we go. Exhale. Good. Easy breath in. Exhale. Tightening everything. One more time. Exhale. Good job, guys. One more. Now we're going to put it all together along with the ball squeezes. So we're going to take that easy inhale. We're going to exhale, tighten all the tummy muscles, tighten the muscles in the pelvic region, and squeeze the ball all at the same time. So here we go. Exhale. I don't know about you, but I could feel myself squeeze the ball, and I could feel that I was tightening the muscles in the pelvic area, but I forgot about the tummy. So you got to put it all together. Nice inhale. Exhale. That was better. One more time. Exhale. Good job, guys. You can take this ball, put it in the middle of your back, and go on and scooch back in your chair. We're going to work this tummy a little bit. All righty. So we've been doing a lot of lower abdominal work. We need to work the abdominals up here too. So what I'd like for you to do, your arms can relax in your lap. Your arms can be here, crossed at the shoulders, or they can be up here, whatever feels best to you. But you're going to inhale, and then on your exhale, you're going to crunch forward, pushing into the ball, get a little massage here, and then back up. So we tighten all of this, exhale, push into the ball, and then relax when we come back up. So here we go. Inhale, exhale, tighten, squeeze. Good job, guys. Tighten that tummy. Exhale on that crunch. Just a few more. Last one, make it count. Good job. Now take the ball away. Scooch forward in the chair again. Get those legs off. We're going to do the same thing. Arms here. Probably not in your lap because we're going to alternate a knee lift so we can engage the lower abs. But arms can go here. They can go behind your head if you want, or you can just have those arms right up in front of you. I can tend to like mine here. So remember to tighten the tummy on the crunch, exhale, and lift a knee. And then we'll do it on the other side and we'll lift the other knee. So here we go. Exhale, lift that knee, tighten that tummy. Keep going. Good job, keep going. You've got two more. Nice big crunches. And one more. Oh, good job, guys. Now I want you to pick up your weight, but I only want you to hold them in the right hand. So my weights are 3 pounds. I can hold both of them in one hand fairly easily. Not sure what you have at home. If you've got 5 pounds or greater, you only need one. If you don't have weights, you don't have to use weights. But what I like to do, I like to have all the weight on one side of the body because this is going to target muscles that are deep in our core. that we need to stabilize us when we are off balance. And so you'll take the weight and you'll notice that when you're holding that in one hand, whoa, that it just wants to pull you over. So your core has to engage in order for you to sit tall. It's kind of like having all the grocery bags on one arm and you're trying to get in the house and it's like, oh, and you're kind of going everywhere. So we want to really strengthen our core so that we don't compromise our posture and end up throwing our back out of place or worse. So all the weight's on one side and you're gonna sit up tall. That tummy is pulled in nice and tight. We're gonna lean down to the right, keeping our bottom on the chair. We're gonna pause at the bottom, tighten our tummy, and come straight back up. We're gonna go down, tighten that tummy, and back up. Here we go again. Down, tighten the tummy, and back up. We're only doing 2 more, and back up. This time I want you to lean to the right, bottom on the chair, tummy's tight, hang out here for just a little bit. This side gets really loose. Now you need to tighten that tummy and pull, make those muscles do the work and pull you back up. We will go to the other side. Again, all that weight's on one side, it wants to pull us over. So we got to engage our core in order to stay strong. Alrighty, down we go. Tighten your tummy and up. Over, tighten, and back up. Good job, guys. We're only doing 3 more. Not doing a lot of these. And up. Over, tighten that tummy, up you go. 1 more, hold it down here. Again, this side's getting all loose. We gotta tighten these muscles and pull to get back up. Good job. We're gonna do 1 more exercise for our core, and then we're gonna stretch some things out today. So you can use a weight, you can hold your ball, or you don't have to hold anything, you can just have your hands clasped together. This is called chop chop. We're gonna do it seated, obviously, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our shoulders and we're gonna rotate the body to the right, looking at the wall on the right. When we do that, we're gonna have whatever we're holding in our hands down here at our hip. So I'm looking at the wall, my weight is down at the right hip. Then I'm gonna rotate those shoulders all the way to the left wall, and I'm gonna take the weight and I'm gonna bring it up to my shoulder. So we're down on the right, we rotate up on the shoulder. Rotate down on the right, and then back up on the shoulder. Now go slow, hold that tummy in. And you don't want to necessarily look at your hands because you can get dizzy. So kind of focus on something on each wall. Make sure you don't get dizzy. Working this core, working the range of motion in our back. Oh, we don't want to lose our ability to twist. 1 more. Down on the right, and then up to the shoulder on the left. Good job. We're going to reverse that. So again, we rotate the shoulders. That tummy's in tight. This time we're going to be low on the left. And then when we rotate to the right, we're going to come up to the shoulder. Alrighty, so down and up. Keep it going. Down on the left, up on the right. Make sure you are twisting the body. Rotate those shoulders from side to side. We don't want to just be taking the arms down and up. One more. And up. Oh, good job, guys. I think we have time for 1 more abdominal exercise before we stretch it out. You can continue to hold on to the weight. I'm going to go ahead and pick the ball back up. Totally up to you. All right, so we're going to do sit-ups, sitting in our chair. What it's going to look like, I'll turn to the side just so that I can demonstrate this for you. So you're sitting tall. You're going to lean back in your chair, and you're going to push the ball out in front of you. And then when you come up, you're going to pull that ball into you. Now, when you're looking at me, I'm pushing my ball out. Sometimes it makes people want to lean back in their chair and take the ball with them. and then lean forward like that. And that can really throw your balance off. So just remember, when you lean back, the ball goes out in front. And then you pull yourself back up. You want to hold those tummy muscles in. This can be hard on the lower back, so be careful. Get those feet planted in front of you, and that'll anchor you to the floor. So here we go, just a few. We don't have a lot of time, but we can do a few. So push the ball away and pull yourself up. Push it away and pull yourself up. Good job. You're doing great. Keep going. Hold that tummy in. Exhale. 3 more. And 2. Tummy's in tight. Last one. Oh, good job, guys. I think we have a couple of minutes we can stretch out. Put that ball away. Oh, give me a nice inhale. You did a great job today. Roll those shoulders out. Inhale again right here. Push the ceiling for me. And then draw a big C with your body. So tuck that tummy in, push those shoulder blades to the chair. Oh, stretch through that upper back. That feels good. And you might want to reach around in your chair. Hold the back of your chair and just open that chest. Oh, good job, guys. Good job. Extend that right foot. Give me a point and flex. Just a couple times. Relax that heel on the floor. Reach up, come forward, and then lower your arms. Oh, relax on the exhale. You'll feel that lower back stretch out. The back of the leg will stretch out a little bit. Oh, and we'll do the other side. A little point and flex, sitting tall. Tummies are still in tight. Relax the heel on the floor. Reach forward, come toward me, and then lower that upper body. Relax on your exhale. And roll it back up. One more big stretch to finish out. Right here. And stretch one more time. Open the chest and arms down. You did a great job, guys. I appreciate you working out with me today, and I want to invite you to the Lexington Senior Center. We have a lot more to offer than just fitness classes. So come check us out. Think you'll enjoy it.